Hello everyone, I'm Dragowulp and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Engineering. When we last left off, we were getting ourselves the warp core, and I found out that I messed up. Oh my goodness, how badly I messed up. But we got it all fixed now. We figured out that the warp core is a multi-block that is like you can get the information from the holo projector. So since we have this up and running and available now, so we got the warp cores. We've actually got 9 of them. We only needed 1, so if we decide to make another spaceship or another space station or things of that nature, where I can have up to 9 space stations now that can have warp core capabilities. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll get the blocks and stuff ready to go, and then we'll head up to and actually build this boy. And yeah, so so what we have here is we need 1 warp core. Like I said, we've got 9. We need titanium block or block of titanium. Okay, so we need 15 blocks of titanium. So let's go titanium. Hopefully we have enough. Got enough for at least 7. So we need 15 of these. There we go. There's 15 blocks of titanium. Awesome. So now that we've got that, we need 1 input hatch. So input hatch. Go ahead and start that up. And then we need 4 structure blocks. So we get our structure blocks. We need 4 of you, please. Thank you very much. And then last but not least, we need 2 blocks of gold. So gold. And how many we need? 2? Perfect. We have 2. So now we needed our input hatch, which is done. And we also need our structure blocks, which we have 4 of. Okay. So let's get down. Let's take our armor off and put our spacesuit on. And let us use this our tool here. Oops. I need to set this. There we go. And whoosh, off we go to our space station. I love the ability to transport back and forth. It's just you can't imagine how wonderful that is. Let me grab my magnet so I don't lose any of these blocks. All right, so now that we've got this, I'm going to take. Do we have? I have my wand. Okay, I have my wand. I have a little bit of blocks left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this area a little bit bigger, because I don't want it to be touching or anything like that. I want to be able to go all the way around it and do what I need to do with it. So I should be able to expand this probably. Let's go 2 out this way. Let's go 2 out this way. Hopefully I have enough. And go 2 out this way. Awesome. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the holo projector and I'm going to try to line it up with the center of this thing here, like so. Okay. So now that we've got that up and running, we can take our block. I see blocks of titanium. Yeah. There's a block of titanium, That's a block of titanium. Block of titanium, and block of titanium. I probably need to go out do one further out this way so I don't run the risk of actually falling off. Ooh, I'm actually out of blocks. Okay. So, ooh boy. What's in the middle? Block of gold? Okay. Alright, so now that we've got that, we've got our block of gold in the middle, and we get our warp core in the front. So I'll grab this and then shift middle mouse. Alright, so we need mainframe, we need structure blocks. Ugh. I need to get some gravity or some artificial gravity or something up here. Machine block, machine structure. Ooh. Machine structure and machine structure with another block of gold. So that makes number 2. So I'll back off just a second. Mouse wheel scroll up. And then we need block of titanium. Block of titanium. Yep, yep. And then there, and then the input hatch that we have left goes in the top. Where do I click on? Do I click on this? Woo! Look at that! Wow, this thing looks awesome! Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool looking. So, now that we've got that built, I want to try to head back, or not try to head back, but head back to base. And let's get some more blocks, and get a few more things. I do want to try to get the infinity card. Let's see if I can infinity. If I can spell. I'm going to try to get this thing, the infinity booster card. Now that we've actually got some singularities, we are able to make the quantum entangled versions. And we also just need a wireless receiver, which we need. So I'm going to try, now that we've got the warp core up there, I want to try to get it to where I can have access to my items no matter where I'm at. So I know that's a little twist, but we will take the ship on a joyride once I get this made, because I want to have access to my items. I want to be able to get, you know, wherever I'm at, because I think it works cross-dimensionally, but we'll have to see. So get the booster, the infinity booster. So let's get the Fluix Pearl, and then we need this thing here, and then we need the Phantom Booster, which I think I made a lot of the stuff for. We've got Diamantine. Let's get, yep, make an Ender Casing. So we just need Diamantine. Need a block of Diamantine, please. Which I love being able to make. I heard it just. The cool part about that is just listening to the automation all around you. And there we go. We've got our Phantom Booster. So now we can go Booster. And we just need to get one of these bad boys, which it makes 2. Oh, that's so awesome. So all we need now is the quantum entangled singularity. So the last episode that we worked on with the singularities, I kind of made a small mistake. The way things were before is that this one was not set. It was set to a trash can. And so basically all the items that were going into this condenser were being just voided. They were just gone. So in this case, I had to click on the little trash can, not this one, but I clicked on the little trash can icon here and changed it from the matter balls to the Emmy condensed to the condensed into singularity, basically. So all of the cobble that's going into here is now making singularities. As you can see, we have 9 of them, and to make an actual singularity, or in quantum entangled singularity, we need some ender dust. I think ender pearl dust, and then we're going to need an explosion of some type. And the best way I've found to do the explosion, we could do TNT, which is a very, very, Minecrafty thing, but TNT makes a lot of mess. What the cool part about this is that the Applied Energistics mod pulls in its own little bitty TNT called Tiny TNT, which just takes gunpowder and some quartz, and it makes a much smaller explosion. And I found that watching some of the videos and things of that nature, I found that the Tiny TNT doesn't blow up like things like obsidian. So we could technically automate this using just a place where we can just drop TNT into a place. So let's find a small little place. I just have so much stuff over here. Let's go into this wall here. I mean, it may not be ideal, but might find another place for it later. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little spot in the ground. I'm actually going to dig this out, and I'm going to put it surround this area in obsidian, because I don't want any of the blocks around this to be broken. I don't want anything to be destroyed. So I think this works. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take our tiny TNT. I'm going to place it there. I'm going to grab myself a lever, which we have one ready to go. I don't know if it'll work from up here, but we are going to try. So basically what we need to do is we need to take one singularity, one ender pearl dust, and we just throw them in there. I need to take my magnet off, don't I? Yeah, yes I do. Alright, take my magnet off. So, one, and then, and, boop. And because of that, we got 2 quantum entangled singularities. So as you well know, we need 6, so that's 2, 4, 6, and then like that. So I need to go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a stack full of that. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put, well, at least we know now that this little place over here is not going to be destroyed by it. And I need to make sure that I don't do anything bad, but set that off. Hopefully this explosion will do both. And it does. Awesome. So now we have 2 quantum entangled singularities, and you notice they don't stack. It's because each of these has their own little ID. And plus, not to mention, these quantum entangled singularities also are used to make the quantum bridges for the ME system. I didn't know that until I started reading, but yeah, that's basically what's going on. So now that we actually have this, we can go bloop bloop, bloop bloop, and bloop bloop. Awesome! We've got our Infinity Booster card. So now we just open up our little crafting terminal and put this crafting card in there, like so, and we should have access to our crafting system, not crafting system, but we should have access to our items no matter where we are. So to test this out, let's head to the space station and use our ME terminal here. And look at that, we have access to all of our items. We can like autocraft as long as we have the places that we need, the machines that we need to autocraft. We can actually sit there and say, hey, I need some extra structure blocks. Can you make me some? And I can go like this, make me 2. And as long as all the machines are within like a chunk loaded thing, as you can see, it's making that, and I have access to the items. So using this, I can now grab our deuterium, or not deuterium, it's dilithium, sorry. Yes, grab some dilithium. Probably grab a couple of stacks. And what I'm going to do is, because this is on the top, I'm actually thinking about hooking it up with ender conduit if I can, and have it set up to where I can automate this, so that way I don't have to really do too much. And we can actually, it's got a spot for 4, but I'm going to come over here and have this. Okay. Bring it over here. And then I can have, say, you know, a chest, like so. Whoops. Chest. So that I can set this. Oh boy. That way it keeps me from having to jump in this low gravity. So I can sit there and say this to insert, and then tell this one to extract always active, and I throw a stack in there and yoinks. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now that we've actually got the warp core up and running, we do need another thing, which is the warp core controller, which luckily enough we now have access to from anywhere. But we need to do this. I'm going to put the warp core here, and there we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little trip. We're going on a trip. And the first place we want to visit is, we can find it, Mars. Select. We want to go to Mars. So our fuel cost is 139. Now, I don't know how much fuel we have. I know we've got, you know, at least 1 stack of deuterium in here, which is just chilling. So I don't know how much, you know, what the 1-to-1 ratio is, but we're going to find out. I do know that every once in a while, like depending on the rotation of things, like if we wait till not Venus, where's Mars again? Mars, where'd you go, Mars? There's Neptune, Mars. That's Uranus, Saturn. No, I don't want to go to Venus. Where'd he go? Like right now, if I wanted to go to Jupiter, Jupiter would be it would be really, really close to go to right now. But, yeah, I don't want to go to Jupiter. I want to go to Mars. Where did you go, Mars? There you are. Wow. Really, really, really small compared. Anyway. But if we wait till it's closer, I think the cost, yes, we're getting closer to Mars. So the cost is like slowing down or getting smaller. But I think we have enough deuterium or dilithium. So I'm not really worried about the... Oh, no, I don't want to travel to Earth. I want to travel to Mars. So I'm just going to go ahead and warp there. So make sure we have everything nice and stable, nice and tidy. Go! Give it all she's got! Flight of the Phoenix! Oh, this is so cool! This is so cool. And then the whole space station's going. Oh, that is so cool. That is awesome. Oh, man. Okay. So now that we've got that done, how do we get to the planets? That's what I want to know. How do I get to the planets? To go to other planets, you need the warp shop the lithium crystals. To select the destination, you warp controller, look up in GNI which planets you need. Basically, the 4 ore difference on 4 different planets in our solar systems. You can only go to a different solar system where every planet has all 4 ores, but in much rarer quantity. Okay, so there is a different solar system we can go to. Side note, there's also 2 moons in our solar system that can fulfill the needs for titanium if you run out of. Okay, so how does one... Let's go to select destination. I want to go to Mars. Guidance computer station. Where are we going? Take off to Mars? Sure, why not? But we need to grab some fuel first. So grab my fuel, my rocket fuel. And another thing that I probably want to kick off is the fact of another matter receiver. Luckily enough for us, we've got these on autocraft, so hopefully everything can be made. Yes. We also need a power cell, which we have 1 extra, and we also need to get the power card, which I don't know, did I... Yeah, I got both of these on autocraft, so that's good. So what I want to do here is actually going to, because this one is link ID 1, I also want to link it with link ID 1. And we do need to upgrade this. That's the only thing that I know I see here. And I think what I'm going to do is actually bring the big solar panel. I'm going to bring it to this place. And I'm also going to make it bigger. So that's one thing that we need to work on. That's why I was trying to automate the wither skeletons, or the wither bosses. But anyway, this is where we're going to get our ores. Let me fill it up with gas, like so. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. We're going to Mars. We're going to Mars. Going to Mars. And fill it up with... Ugh. And the cool part about it, though, is that this is awesome. We took our spaceship with us, and we can get back to Earth lickety-split. We don't really have to worry about too much, because all I got to do is just do the advanced porter and get back. But I'm not going to do it now, because that would be silly, because I wouldn't be able to get back to my spaceship. I'd literally have to build another one in order for us to be able to get this little thing back. And I have to say... This rocket ship here is actually doing us pretty good. I mean, eventually it does become obsolete, but for now it's still fun. Like, oh, we're at a new planet. Let's go. So now we're going to be landing on Mars. We do want to take our time while we're here, and we are going to try to find some zirconium because that's what is here. That is what we need to progress to the next area, the next age, so to speak. But, oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh. Hey, you need some more fuel? There you go. Speaking of which, I need to get the fuel on Earth automated. So that way I don't necessarily run out. Like, say, if I'm here on the planet and I'm like, oh, I just realized I need more fuel. I can actually have it crafting. I can tell it to say, hey, look, you send a bucket to there, it'll give you some fuel back. So kind of similar what we did with the bucket of the void, or the dew of the void. So yeah, I was thinking about skipping and doing a cut here, but I want to see, you know, this is the first time we've actually landing on a different planet other than Earth and the Moon. So, oh, this looks very moon-like. I figured that Mars would be red. I figured Mars would be red. I mean, well, I guess you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. But that's cool how we got, like, different moons and stuff in the sky. That is cool. That is really cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, there's our landing point. I do want to dig, what is this, Mars turf? Moon turf. I do want to grab my, my 3x. I'm not going to do the 5x this time. It just seems really silly. I am also going to put these up and put this stuff up. I do have moon turf on the void sack, so I don't really have to do that. So let's see if we can dig down and see if we can find any dead lithium. Or not lithium, goodness gracious. Zirconium, that's what we're here for. Speaking of, why don't I just look up zirconium? Zirconium ore, it is found roughly at Y43. It's got a 0.7% chance to find it at Y43. So we are, let's go down to Y43. We're at Y60 currently. Y53, so 10 more. Y43. So we should start being able to dig in any direction. And that is not, that's 10. So let's dig in this direction. Do torches work? No, torches don't work. Oh, that's a big chasm there. Did we find some zirconium? No, osmium and bauxite. Oh, we need to add moon turf to this. Oh, okay. Stone, no. Add moon turf to this. There we go. And then I want to drop that, and then drop that. Whoops. Get out of here, moon turf. There we go. It should have went in the bag. Alright, let's see if we can find some stuff. I should have kept that moon turf for block purposes. No, there's copper. Alright, so we're just gonna come off this central hallway and just make as long as we can. Let's see if I can get some of these blocks. I do want to make sure that these stay and this stays. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? I can do this. Protect the singularities. Protect our dilithium crystals. Yeah. Okay. There should be like a headlamp. I wonder, is there a headlamp? Lamp? Is there like a headlamp thing that I could do? No. Put like have a headlamp put on our helmet or something, so that way we can actually see in dark places. But for now, I think what I'll just need is to get some glowstone. Not gold. Glow. There we go. Get some of this glowstone. Some pretty precious glowstone. That should light. Yeah, that lights it up. That lights it up pretty nice. Now, I don't know what this zirconium looks like, and I don't even know if I actually have some. Oh, we actually have one. Nice. Nice. So we do now have some zirconium. Did I miss where we found it? Or was it just one? In the ceiling? I don't know where it was at. But what I'm going to do is I am going to try to get some zirconium, because I don't know how much we need. According to the guide here, to get to the mechanical age, after you have zirconium, you can start with mechanism, as the steel casing needs stainless steel. Mechanism has its own power systems in this mod pack, joules, so you need to start the heat generator to generate, and you can work towards solar, wind, and biopower, which are all heavily tweaked. Later, you can use gas-burning generators, the turbine, and the fusion reactor for more power. Key things you can achieve with mechanism are 5 times ore processing, so our basically having to wait and having to run the game, or continually have the game run off camera to get the ore that we need, that will end when that happens. So 5 times ore processing, and the digital miner, which I don't know what that does. Which is apparently a quarry which can target blocks. Also, the HDPE plastic is something you need later. Okay, so that's awesome. Let me get me some cobblestone here, so I can fill in this little area. But like I said, this is awesome. We are in the moon. We on Mars. We're digging on Mars. I gotta make sure I keep a close eye on my oxygen, because it's not infinite. But I have decided to change up my my torch placements. Is now going to be just with some glowstone, so that way I can actually see. Actually, I can go further than normal. But anyway, what I'm going to do really fast is I'm actually going to try to dig up some more zirconium as fast as I can. And I will be... I just had a great idea. Oh boy. Why am I sitting here trying to dig for this? I do like the manual work, don't get me wrong. But why am I sitting here doing this when I could actually have machines do this for me? So let's get my matter receiver, which should be done. Awesome, awesome. Let's put this, let's take my 3x out of here and put this in the dirt, like so. Put the card in there. Should be getting power. Set this to out on all sides and put our matter receiver on top. You should be receiving power, and it is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to name this Mars. So now I should be able to grab my advanced porter and shift right click. Yeah, see, now we can go to Mars. That is awesome. That is awesome. So I can actually leave this here if I really wanted to. So yeah, I'm just going to set the home base, and we are back to Earth. So I'm going to do my best before the time runs out for me today. And I'm going to try to get that quarry card we did so lovingly try to work on in previous episodes. So Void Miner Tier 1. I don't know if we have the ability to do these. So Void. We've got our Miner Tier 1 and Void Miner and Void Resource Miner. So that should be done. So quarry card. So it just needs a Miner Tier 1. Okay. So now we need a steel drill head, which just needs that. And then we've made our phantom booster before, so let's make another phantom booster, which looks like we need some more, let's just look up teen. Yeah, we've got some powered stuff. Also probably wouldn't hurt to actually get another one cooking, see if our auto crafting system actually works. Oh, yeah, it's working. Okay. While I'm here, let me change my suit off. So that way I can actually do this and fly. Okay. So, what was I looking for? Quarry. Oh, Phantom Booster. Right. We can make this, which needs this. And this. Probably need to autocraft these, because if we're going to start needing a lot more of these, we can make them. So we need an advanced miner, which needs a teleport doohickey. Okay, we need a mining laser, which I need to teach it how to make. So I tell you what, because it's going to take a lot of stuff to do, and I am getting really low on time today, so we'll just work on this next episode, so that way we can have a fun-filled episode of I can show you how to set up the miner and things of that nature. So thank everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any tips, tricks, or any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Until next time, see you later.